The only way in and out of Hampton Bishop is still on a tractor.
So I'm just taking some food into one of the deeper parts of the village.
Keir Rogers is using his to check that his neighbours are okay, and we hitched a ride.
Here we are.
Brilliant.
No problem.
Supplies are welcome for people who've been cut off for days. Seeing the water rise in your front room is not something you ever get used to.
We were in there and you could hear the water bubbling under the floorboards. It sounded like someone with a bad tummy. And then we just sat there and watched it seep up.
But Jenny and Dilwyn have tried to make their house as flood resilient as possible.
And I think we all owe it to ourselves and our properties to do what we can do.
But their neighbours haven't been here as long. They are clearly still recovering from the shock of the flood.
Been stranded, so not been to work all week. We've had no fridge, no fresh food. What's that? It's the highest the river's been in 200 years. So even if you do have more robust defences, how can you plan for a once in a lifetime or 5 lifetimes? Not a clue. Couldn't tell you what to do.
The flood might have fuelled demand for replacement flooring in this part of the Wye Valley, but this flooring business in the middle of Hampton Bishop will struggle to meet it quickly.
All of the stock that we've got in here, it's just all ruined, so we're just going to have to take the hit on that and skip most of it, so there's nothing we can do.
No insurance?
No insurance, no nothing.
Because they won't insure you where you are?
No, it's just ridiculous, yeah, so.
It's half-term this week in Herefordshire, and the flood has at least forced teenage villagers away from their screens.
We're having to go across to all our neighbours to cook breakfast and stuff because we don't have any gas. And we also don't have any Wi-Fi.
That's the worst thing really, isn't it?
Yeah, we're struggling. Yeah. We've had floods before, but never to this amount. And we've been flooded for quite a while now, and it happened again a couple of weeks ago. So I think, and that's not normal things to be happening, and the fires in Australia aren't normal things to be happening.
You're talking about climate change?
I think I'm talking about climate change, yeah.
The climate is demanding urgent action on the edge of the village where pastures are no longer fit for purpose.
They're so mucky and they've just run right out of food and they've stored it all into the ground.
If you left the sheep on the field, they
just die, haven't they? You've got to look after them, haven't they? They're our livelihoods. We've never had it like this before. Well, never seen it like this before.
This afternoon, a break in the weather and the floodwater sparkles suddenly in the sunshine. It is a beautiful place to live, but often now at this time of year, it's not easy. Geraint Vincent, News at 10, Hampton Bishop.